Hello, in this video we're gonna talk about Synergy Slate. So Synergy Slate is here to stay in the season 2 of Omnihero, and is similar to last season, but it has some difference. So let's get started. So Synergy Slate will have two parts. One part is the synergy effect right here, and the other part is the slate. So let's talk about it. So the S2 Avenger, I think, is the best synergy slate in this season because not only Avenger is a very good synergy themselves. So I mean, like Avenger in the original, without the season content, Avenger is already a really good synergy, like one of the stronger ones. But it also got the best synergy slate effect last season. So at the start of combat or whenever you gain enough energy, you gain the banish effect, which is temporarily remove an enemy from the battle. And if all of the enemies are removed from the battle, like, you win. So I think that's pretty good since, like, last season, Mystifier got this synergy, and as we all know, Mystifier is not the best synergy, but Mystifier was carried by the synergy, the banish effect last season. So I believe Avenger is gonna be the strongest synergy in this season in Foggy Colosseum and other game mode. Yeah, so that's S2 Avenger. So for the S2 Doomsayer, the synergy effect is also, by the way, so the ways that the synergies gain energy also doesn't change. So Avenger is still taking action, which is better than last season's than Mystifier, because Mystifier was gaining energy after casting ultimate, so it's a less smooth curve than Avenger's way of getting energy. So yeah, I think Avenger also got the best way to gain energy as well. And also the 5-piece effect of the Avenger is also really good because it increases both health, attack, and defense, so it's a very balanced effect. So for Doomsayer is synergy effect, like these effects are really good because especially the 5-piece. If you play Doomsayer, I think you have to activate the 5-piece because it will increase the reflect rate of all your allies by 100%. So why is this so good? So if we go to the main Doomsayer synergy, every time enemy unit take action, they take damage equal to allied team's reflect rate multiplied by allied team's attack and multiplied by 12. So as you can see, it scales really well with reflect rate. If your reflect rate is increased by 100%, then this damage is increased by 100%, and that can allow your units to, like, one-shot all enemies. Okay, by the way, so yeah. Wait, I didn't address this properly. So it's your team's total reflect rate, and you see this effect. It's all units gain 100% reflect rate bonus. So this will essentially increase this damage by 500%. So that will, like, that's how you get the videos where, like, the enemies just die before they take action, die to the Doomsayer synergy damage before they take action. So that's how that kind of videos appear. So yeah, so Doomsayer is a really good synergy. It's good last season, and I think it's gonna be good this season as well. So the slate effect of Doomsayer is a bunch of various different effects. So at one level, you gain a chance to not die when your unit take fatal damage, and then you get some damage boost, and then whenever your unit die, you give HP to other surviving allies. I don't think it's as impactful as the banish effect of Avengers, but it's still pretty good, and also like the synergy effect is really strong. This effect. So this is also a really good synergy, but it does not rely on like advancing the slate as much because the most of the power comes from this effect, which doesn't correlate with the slate. So next up we have Valianters. So Valianters got the dodge effect of last season's Doomsdayer. So your units will gain dodge chance when they gain energy, and when they successfully dodge an effect, they will cast ultimate to counterattack. And I think this is like pretty good for Valianters because Valianter has some good ultimate like this one. He will taunt all enemies, and like Themis, like if you want to make Themis work, this might be her chance because when she dodges attack, she can cast her ultimate and she do the chain kill on her ultimate, then like she might be able to one shot the entire enemy team. But the awkward part of Valianter is that they gain energy by receiving healing, but there's not much good healer in Valianter. Well, Ashlyn is a pure healer, but she's not that great because all she does is healing. Her other effect doesn't do much. So that's a little awkward. So Valianter is not as strong as Avenger or Doomsdayer. Moving on, we have Glorian. So Glorian, the synergy itself without the season bonus is already very strong. It's the strongest. But with the season bonus is obviously gonna get a little bit stronger. So the synergy effect is whenever they gain energy by taking hit. So that is another way to gain energy. It's a smooth, very smooth curve, just like Avengers. So that's already pretty good. So let's look at their synergy slate effect. So their synergy slate effect is about gaining, and when they reach certain amount of energy, they gain a bonus. The bonus is gaining attack boost and defense boost and HP boost each round. So that's very good because if the battle has drawn on for a very long time, it's gonna scale to really high and it will help you against certain bosses. So another thing about this effect is if you upgrade your Glorian Slate to high level, you will increase the limit of attack boost, defense boost, and HP boost. And Glorian really need that. So in my first video, I mentioned that Lila and Lila is very important for Glorian for their effect of increasing the limit of attack boost. So now you already have the ability to increase the limit of attack boost without the synergy. So you can essentially not run Lila and Lila if they are. But for me, I think I'm still gonna run Lila and Lila in my Glorian because she's a Verdiant and she also provide healing, and why not increase the limit even more? But yeah, so this will like unlock more ways of building Glorian. So my Lila is already upgraded, but if yours is not upgraded or you have other things you want to do, like maybe you want to include 3 demons or you want to more celestial and demon hero, like that's also viable. So or you can build 2 Glorian team, which I might do. That's like build 2 Glorian team in my Foggy Colosseum lineup. So yeah, this is Glorian's effect. So I think the Glorian is not gonna be as so as you can see, Glorian and Avenger is the 2 synergy I'm going after. But and might go to a double Avenger team or a double Glorian team, but I'll talk about that later. I haven't fully figured out how to do that yet. So Glorian is pretty good, but it's not as like broken as Doomsday and Avengers. So it's more carried by the fact that Glorian is already a pretty strong synergy without the synergy bonus. So that's Glorian. So Mystifier themselves is worst synergy without the season bonus. And the last season's Mystifier has the banish effect, so they are carried by that. But this season there's no banish effect, and I don't think the current effect is at the same level as the last season's effect. So this season's effect is that they will, when they take damage, they will consume like 50 energy and then deal damage to enemies according to their lost HP. And I don't think this one is really good because it's just damage, and damage sometimes will just get blocked by Holy Shield and stuff. So we'll have to wait and see how high this damage really is, but I don't think it's that high. So, and it's also just the damage of one unit. So I think this might just be a Holy Shield popper. But what's worth noting is that at later stage, every time this effect activate, you will purify all buffs from enemies and remove all debuffs from allies. So I think this one activate on Legendary 1. So yeah, this is Mystifier. I think this one is not as broken as a banish effect, so this season Mystifier might be really bad. But who knows? They got this hero, maybe the new hero, maybe she will save Mystifier. We'll have to see. But my prediction is Mystifier is gonna be quite bad this season. So Mystifier and Valianter might still be the worst. And Ethereals got a lot better this season because last season is the effect of summoning the cat, and the cat does nothing, basically nothing. But this season they got the effect of the Glorian synergy effect last season, so which is they will consume a lot of energy and they will deal damage to all enemies equal to their team's like scale with enemies max health, and they will provide debuff, and and I think at high level they will clear Holy Shield as well. Yeah, they will also remove at the highest level. They will remove Shield and Holy Shield as well. So yeah, this effect is not the most broken one, but it's definitely better than last season. And also we have to take into the consideration that Ethereals is also another very strong synergy. And also the synergy is not the I was talking about the slate effect, but uh, like the other part of the synergy effect is that they gain energy after basic attack, which is not bad, and is there. They also increase the speed of all allies, and at 5p is speed and crit damage. So it basically make your ethereal team the fastest, and that I think is pretty good because ethereal really want to be fast, because after they take damage, either the opponent is just dead or they will be stacking up the shield from Katrina. So they really want to be faster than the opponent. So I think Ethereals is pretty good. So yeah, so this season I think the best one is going to be Avengers because they got the most broken effect of last season, and Avenger is also a very strong synergy on its own. And other than that, is I recommend Doomstayer and Glorian and Ethereals, and I think Valianter and Mistfire are gonna be the worst.